free passes.
Y'all
He
been
already
saying
did, bro. He had like
y'all been
10 white
saying
boy
that
summers.
y'all been saying that for like the last 5 years. I'm doing that for Tank. Tank can do what he wants. He's face boxing. Fuck that. Canelo fans can defend all this bullshit. I'm defending Tank's actions now. Let's get this episode started.
It's already started, bro. They heard that little sneak peek. But if y'all don't know, we're here breaking down
Damn.
Tank versus Roach, the controversy, the robbery, the great call, whatever you want to call it. Go down and let us know about down below how you feel about the fight, which was an overall great card, as usual. Boxing's on a heater. But let's jump right into it. I'm Paul Pickle, and I'm joined with.
What's going on, boys? Marcus Prime Time Penley. You know what it is.
It's your boy Southpaws, aka Southpaws Run Boxing. What I'm saying, we just watched the Face of Boxing. Here to discuss the Face of Boxing's masterclass, the face, the one and only person who can does whatever he wants. He's the face. He does whatever he wants, inside and outside the ring. Inside the ring,
I
especially.
just know Tank fans are sad that now when they bring up the record, that bitch got a one on there somewhere.
That bitch got 30-0. I don't care about the one
30
outside
0
of that.
and
That shit,
one.
the loss, all we care about is the
Robbery,
losses. The
man.
losses to the
And
draw.
Robbery.
NYSAC is looking into it, bro. They got the monocle on. They checking that bitch out, and they may overturn it. Who knows? It could turn into a loss. It could turn into a no contest, and it ain't even on the record. But they are
Should have been
looking
a
into the review.
should have been a Roach win, man. They robbed my boy. It wasn't like he beat on Tank, but they fucking robbed him, man. The Tank think it's fucking basketball. Wants to call a timeout in the middle of a fight after punches are being exchanged. Like he
Never.
thinks this is a sparring match or some shit. Like, bro, come on, man. Like that shit is crazy. That and then like, how's the ref even? He starts the count, bro. He's counting in Tank's face. He gets up to 4, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" It looks like a knockdown. Like that shit is so suspect, bro. They gotta overturn that shit. Clear as day as a knockdown.
That's
And
Harvey Doc, right, or some
the
shit.
replay,
The goats.
you
He's a
see the
good.
jab.
He's a good ref. That's a good ref. Come on, don't disrespect Harvey Dog. He's a
I
good
mean,
ref.
he cool, but
You
that
know
was
about
like one of
Harvey Dog. Come on, you know
Mr.
about Big
Funny
Harvey.
Faces is what Twitter calls him.
nah, bro. Either way, the Roach jab, if he was throwing a flicking jab, bro, and it tags his eye, bro. And then what are the odds of him going down, going to the corner, crying about his eye, bro? I don't want to hear. I mean, like the grease shit could have played a role, but that's a fucking excuse, bro. That shit is some like that's the crazy excuse I've heard.
It is, bro. You break even if you punch somebody and break your hand, you don't just stop and turn to your corner like, "Hey, bro, I'm
And
fucking."
then I keep seeing people talking about like, oh, he's wiping the other eye. Like it wasn't like what the fuck does that matter, bro? Like, who gives a fuck? It's boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali fought through an eye problem. You know what I'm saying? That Floyd Mayweather took a knee when he broke his hand, like, and they counted it. They started counting his ass, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit bugged me, bro. The discipline of Tank was crazy. He had no discipline in that ring. He thought that shit was like some. He took Roach lightly. That was one of his worst performances in his career, hands down. You know what I'm saying? When Roach started putting, oh yeah, let me break down Roach real quick, bro. Roach put on a master class, bro. That is boxing because it's not even like Roach is this high level. I mean, he is in a sense, but it's not like he's the best. You know what I'm saying? Dude in the weight class. He just executed his game plan to the T. Boxing excellence, bro. Sitting in the pocket. What everyone that's fought Tank besides like a Pitbull Cruz, they've all tried to box Tank and be on the back foot, trying to throw off the back foot. What does Roach do? Oh yeah, fuck that. We ain't worried about your power, Jit. We gonna stay right here in the pocket, roll your shots. He's rolling with the punches. He's rolling almost every, not every. I'm capping, but every like left hand rolling, catching his hooks, and every time Tank was throwing, Roach was throwing. He was catching the biggest. Roach pushed him back, bro. We haven't really seen Tank be pushed back besides Roach. You know what I'm saying? Roach pushing him back, landed the clear, bigger shots, right hands, hooks, uppercuts. And the best part about it, he's throwing those short, sharp shots, man. He wasn't opening up too much because that's what Tank capitalized when guys open up. And that's when he catches y'all with a fucking body shot, counter shot, uppercut. That's how he be countering people. Roach was nice and tight, just catching him. Yeah, nice short, fast shots, bro. That shit was fucking beautiful work. And Tank, he just mean, bro, he took him lightly, bro. He did not come with his best work, and the rounds like he knew he was fucking up. And then in the 12th round, he doesn't even press the gas. It was a close fight though. Like I had it what 115. It depends how you draw the or you count the knockdown, but like 115, 112, 115, 113. Roach had that shit in a bag by 7 rounds, 6 rounds. Really should have been 8 with the knockdown. They robbed my boy. Well, not my boy. 'Cause I don't really fuck with him like that. But they robbed his ass, man. That's a life changing moment, and they fucking robbed that shit from him.
The face of
Crazy.
boxing got robbed. Got robbed, man. Come on, man. This man Tank gave him like the first round. Then Tank just put on the boxing masterclass. Combinations, knocking the sweat off his hands, hitting him with the body shots. You know what I'm saying? Look at the punch. Look at the punch stats. You know what I'm saying? You can see who landed at a higher rate.
He out punched him.
He landed at a higher rate. You know what I'm saying?
The
If it's
rate, the
a
rate don't matter. That just
yo, the
shows
rate
that
does matter.
that just
Does
shows Tank
matter.
was prancing around like a little deer, not throwing as
And
much, not as active.
most of those shots were getting blocked, and they were counting it as if they were actually landing. And all, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and the judges felt obviously felt bad for Roach, and one of the judges had Tank winning.
It's so bad.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like literally,
It's
the
so
two judges
bad.
had it. Two judges who they, you know what I'm saying? Two judges who, you know, say they don't know what they're watching. They scored it a draw. One cut judge scored it a Tank fight. So how did Roach win this fight? He didn't win this fight because he didn't outbox him.
And those two, if they ruled that a knockdown, those two judges that had a draw, it would literally be a majority decision.
So
Roach.
that's what the NYSAC is looking into, because I guess during fight day there was a technical difficulty where they couldn't replay the knee in the whatever round it was with the knee that he took to determine on if the ref made a good call on no knockdown or if the ref didn't make a good call. Like, so because they had technical difficulties being able to review the footage live,
The
they didn't have a
the
ruling.
biggest issue is Steve, like the rest starts counting, bro, and
But
then
if
he
they,
stops.
now, I don't know how this shit works because this shit isn't.
They had a come on, man. Let's be real, man. They didn't overturn that shit. They had a technical issue there and they couldn't review it at the time. Man, let's be real. They didn't
But hey, they're
overturn that shit.
reviewing it now. That bitch. I saw one rumor saying that Tank fans ain't gonna be too happy about this ruling coming out. I guess the ruling might be out tomorrow, as soon as tomorrow. But that bitch is gonna be out real quick. And whether or not it's overturned, but the draw to it, the flip side to the overturning is it potentially could be overturned to a no contest. And if it's a no contest, that boy Tank has an unblemished record. So it's like,
So let's overturn it. Let's fuck it. Let's do
I
yeah,
don't
it.
even know. I
like
don't
now
Let's
even.
do it.
Would it?
everybody is hoping that
I
Would
was
it
it's
literally
though?
good news.
I
Would
was
it be
literally
no
about to
contest because they're reviewing the like actually the initial like knockdown. So I don't know if they would actually like throw out the whole fight. So I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
it's gonna work,
this
bro.
is
'Cause I
a
never
rare
really seen this happen.
circumstance. This
they
is a
wouldn't give him a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
they gave the Haney fight a no contest, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
a little
They would
different though because of the PD. So that's easy to just throw away the fight. This isn't really. It's like a different scenario. They're really just reviewing. They're not reviewing the whole fight. They're just reviewing that initial knockdown, like knee knockdown,
and,
which
they,
should have been a like clear as day.
everyone.
Not that's
Let
that's
us,
why I feel like that shit is gonna get overturned because it's so obvious.
it's not gonna
I
get overturned.
personally feel like I had it 114-114. I thought it was a draw right down the middle, and I hate giving scorecards like that. That's a terrible way to go out. It's like pick a side. Like someone had to win. But I had 114-114. But the caveat is if it was a knockdown, because I scored a 10-9. So if it was a
Yeah,
knockdown, it now becomes a 10-8, and then that's where the 114-114 card, which I mean, two
flip.
other judges felt the same way I did, had 114-114. Those would change to 115-113. Or no, 114-113, whatever the fuck.
Also, I want to throw out, bro. Like, I don't even want to like bash this shit. Like, make it seem like Roach washed him. Because it was a close fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was back. There was a couple of swing rounds where I think that's really what everybody's like beefing about. Because there is a couple rounds where it could have went either way. It's just really what you looking at and how you judging it. But in my opinion, Roach pushed the pace. He controlled the ring. Tank was going off or whatever the fuck Roach was doing. He had to work around Roach. Roach dominated the ring generalship. And I don't know, bro. There's just a couple swing rounds, and I don't want to make it seem like
We
it
saw Roach getting
dominated
pushed.
Tank.
We saw Roach getting pushed around,
And
man.
Roach ate Tank's biggest
I
shot.
wasn't
That
know.
power
Roach,
might
I
be.
can't say Roach is getting pushed around because he was like
Yeah.
ate some
He,
shots.
he
Like
did not get pushed around. He was turning Tank. He was using his ankle. That's what I'm saying. Boxing clinic, bro. Angling, bro. He was fucking spinning Tank around, firing off, bro. Like
and
he was
when
working
Tank, there was
beautiful.
a moment when
I don't know what
vision.
I don't know what
Tank
y'all. I
started
don't know what
vision
you're
towards the
watching.
ref, like, "Hey, brother," and what Roach do? Pop punches that like capital. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
focus on me. Stop
Yeah,
talking
that's
to the
another
ref.
thing. Tank tried to do a classic old school shoulder thing,
And he
like
was hitting that bit
McGregor.
too. He was hitting
No,
that
he
bit
hit it.
too.
He hit
And
him.
then
But what
he
did Roach
got
come
caught
back
with a
with?
fucking ha ha.
Yeah, dude, fucking whacked his ass. But stop playing with me, bro. That's the biggest key to beat Tank. He gave us the blueprint. You gotta just fight him with his own fire, bro. Like his
I
power
understand why
isn't
Tank want
going.
to retire.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This is why he's the biggest duck, man, in boxing, bro. And once he, well, that power ain't gonna do nothing to. Well, I don't think he's gonna fight Teofimo. He's too big. But like,
Oh, he's gonna
I know,
he's gonna crush
I
him.
know Devin Haney's chin is chinny, but if Devin Haney fights like how he fought Loma in the pocket, tight, nice and tight, short shots, he will give Tank problems. And Haney's bigger than Tank,
I was
so
say
can his
Haney's
power?
fighting. I think Haney's fighting Ramirez at 147. Like his days at 140 and 135 are.
They might, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might not ever fight, but like
Uh,
that's what these young guys outgrew Tank, bro. That's what's kind of embarrassing. Tank, bro. The crazy part is Tank's been in this game for a long time. He could have been had all these boys on his resume, and he could be talking about retirement right now, and it wouldn't even sound crazy because he could have been fought Loma, could have been fought Teofimo, could have been fought
And
Devin
that's
Haney.
that's the other thing. His team is apparently reaching out to Loma to make the Loma fight. Like we all said, he's gonna
Yeah, they
want the
desperate.
with
Yeah,
Loma.
They
Loma don't want it, man. Loma don't want that work,
But he
man.
got
Loma
some
they
unfinished
desperate.
business, bro.
Loma
You
dude,
gotta
man.
go give this man the rematch.
You know,
Loma ducked for years, man. Loma was
nah,
hiding behind that network for years. You know what I'm
nah.
saying?
They
It's
You was
time.
fooling me,
It's
Gator. You
lying.
had me, bro. You had me, Gator. With
I
your
was cooking
slick
you.
talk, your smooth talking, good.
Yeah, I was cooking.
Okay,
Next
well,
thing you know,
the
I
Bob
go on
Abrams,
Twitter, bro,
literally,
and I
literally,
find the
but
truth.
literally the Bob Abrams shit. Literally, he was saying this shit back in December. You know what I'm saying? It's not like years ago. This shit was
That
recent.
boy,
You know what I'm saying?
that boy Tank and Floyd tag team match saying that they ain't fighting Loma. Taking turns saying
Mayweather used to straight up say Tank doesn't need Loma when he
He
was
does.
number one
it
top
ain't
for
ever
He
gonna
top.
doesn't.
happen.
He doesn't need Loma. He doesn't. He didn't
Oh
need
Maybe
Loma.
man,
next year.
He didn't
Maybe
need
and
him.
2020, 2021.
and the biggest problem I got with Tank, bro, he's never unified a belt. He's never won a lineal championship. He's never fought another current champion in his weight class. You know what I'm saying? He's always fighting guys they need to bring up, just show off that power, bro. This shit, his career, he's a great fighter, though. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but his career is fabricated, bro. That shit is like some fairyland that people just he's a mini Deontay Wilder, where people think this power isn't. I mean, it is great because he
Oh
is knocking
yeah.
people out,
Oh
but
yeah. He's
people are
knocking all time
they're
greats out.
lost,
That
bro.
it's
You're
the fucking
blind.
it's the fucking American dream. They
Yeah,
selling
it's like
bullshit American
he's
dream.
knocking, bro. They had, bro. People on Twitter were talking about Tank beating Roberto Duran, beating
Roberto got
Pretty
knocked out
Boy
by
Floyd.
Bro,
man.
Roberto will beat the dog shit out of him at
Roberto got
135.
knocked out by some glorified flyweights. He's not lasting 12 rounds with Tank. He got
Roberto
knocked out by
Duran
some
with
glorified
50.
five rounds.
Watch that boy
He's
take.
also getting. He also been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That boy is chinny. Roberto, he's just fast. He's not. He's just
Tank
fast.
might be
He's
Tank
just
really
fast.
might be chinny, bro. You
How's
seen
he
him
chinny? He never been
wobble?
dropped. I never seen him dropped.
Well, he did drop.
I seen Shakur wobble, and I seen
Nah, we.
Shakur hurt his wobble.
I
I got a
saw
picture. I got a picture on my phone. Tank on his knee right
that
now.
one knee, bro, and I ain't talking proposing.
That boy went down. But
How was he
Roach
on his
is
knee? Did he
fucking.
get?
Hey, also, you can't before the Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. You used to clown Devin Haney when he got popped by what's his name?
Yeah, he got wobbled.
Linares,
Yeah, he got wobbled.
Linares.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he was on shaky legs. Tank wasn't on shaky
That was
legs.
Tank.
He wasn't
Just
on shaky legs. He was
he
on
did a
shaky.
joogie, bro. He
He was
did
on
a.
shaky. He
I
was on
would say
shaky.
to me the most embarrassing part of this fight was when after the foot the knockdown. Let me wash my face real quick, wash my hands, go take a piss real quick, come back to the fight. After that all nonsense happened, Tank was like fucking puffed up, like, oh, I'm gonna knock him out with 2 hits.
Yeah.
Huh, huh. and
Ate
Lamont
that shit.
ate that and hit him with a straight down the shot, and Tank had
Popped his
to readjust
little.
himself again, like, oh shit, all right, he hit me back. Like,
Bro, that's why I question
that was my
like
favorite part of the whole fight was that shit. I was like,
this dude came up from 130 and was able to hurt Tank for the most part. He was popping the hardest shots on Tank, and Tank shot couldn't really hurt Roach. So I mean, like, bro, and that's not even like the elite of the class. And I mean, like, Shakur doesn't got power, but what Shakur got is an inside game. He's gonna be able to land those sharp shots. I got Shakur beating Tank, throwing it out there.
Man, Shakur gonna crumble when once
And
the body start
Keyshawn,
getting touched.
that exact right hand that Roach was landing on Tank, Keyshawn will fucking drop his ass with that shit.
Tank was minus 450 for the knockout, right? I had that bitch on everything.
Me too. That's another thing. I'm gonna sound so hated, but I had Tank winning by knockout. The last episode I was talking about Roach gonna get knocked out early, bruh. But shit changed. Shit happened in the ring, man. That
The
shit's
moment he
crazy.
got up and hit him with that phone and he ate that bitch, I was like, well, we are cooked. There's nothing.
Yeah, facts. When I seen that one hook where Roach like kind of like turned when he kind of like it looked like he wobbled, but it like he like turned. I was like, oh shit. They might low-key
And
turn
he
up, but
had
he ate it.
Dipset walk him out, bro. Some people were like, yeah, bro, that shit was dead as soon as
Yeah, I seen a
Dipset
video where they're like, once I seen them boys coming out, Tank was cooked.
Good
But
fight,
it
though.
was a close fight overall, man.
Great fight, bro. Lamont Roach came to put on. I mean, DC versus Baltimore. I knew they were gonna sell
They
that.
need to run it back in Maryland.
That'd be kind of hard. That shit at the fucking Raven Stadium.
Oh shit.
Really
That'd be
good.
crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, I guess that's all they have.
What is that? What stadium is that? Is that Allegiant?
No, it's like they're a bank. They're like
Oh, TD
they're a
Bank.
bank. Yeah, there's something like bank. I know they're a bank for sure.
Yeah, no, but I mean, overall, great card. Roach. I mean, you're the best 130 pounder in my eyes right now.
Yeah.
Top of the world, you ask me. Shit, you
And
probably
it's
best
just
135 or two.
it's just I think that night just showed Tank's resume. It kind of just bled out. Like his career just bled out all in that ring, bruh.
They're like, ooh, they're trying to get the shit. Oh no, nah. Fucking. I mean, outside of that, the main event was great. Don't get us wrong, but the other two fights on the card, we should have known. We had some fishy judging on the way when we saw fucking Alberto Puello get the split decision over Sandor Martin, and what
Oh my! I thought that killed me, or it did kill my card. Tank killed my card too, but
majority
it took
everyone,
it.
I think it was like over 90%. It was like a poll on Twitter, like 95% of everyone had Sandor Martin winning by winning the fight, going to the judges, and then
Yeah, they
Alberto
hold him.
Puello pulls out the split decision win, which I mean helped my parlay for the meanwhile, but it was definitely not the right call.
Well, I understand that, but the thing is this though, like this is the second time he's got robbed by his second time in a row he's got robbed. This is the second time he beat the living dog shit out of Teofimo. He made that
Nah,
man his bitch.
he looked
He
way
made that
better
man
last
no.
night
He
than he did
he
on
made that man
Tio. Or
look
not
his
last
bitch.
night,
Teal looked like dog
Saturday.
shit. The way y'all think that man, but anyways, this man got blatantly robbed. He beat the hell out of Buelo. He was like Shannon Martin's a boxer and he was pressing him. I thought Buelo
Yeah,
would
he
be
was
I thought Buelo would be like pressing him and being the guy that's kind of like you
pushing.
know what I'm saying, like
It
hurting
was
him.
early, but then also when Sandor just kept like constant tagging him, it just kind of
He kept throwing.
Man.
And fainting, he kept fainting. Like Boilo kept, he was falling. Dude, man, Boilo, I don't get it. He got cooked. He got cooked, and I don't know how the judges get. I don't know. I don't get it. That was robbery. But you know what I'm saying, he's on our side. I'm sorry, we have to go with it. He's on our side. He's on the PBC side, so we're gonna favor him on the judges' scorecards. That's what we do over here.
Yes, sir. PBC. They known for
He made
screwing
sure to
shit.
look
Yes,
out for their
sir,
people.
man.
They
Yeah,
looked
man,
out.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Al
man.
Heyman, the slimy.
The same reason why you gotta avoid Turkey. The same reason you gotta avoid us. It's just you know what I'm saying. There's no way. Boxing is so rigged. There's nowhere you
Dirty
can go.
streets
There's
right
nowhere.
here.
There's nowhere you can go. go for you to be safe. Just join a side. You know what I'm saying? You can't not join a side. Join a
Join
side.
the
Literally,
side.
you know what I'm saying? You can't like. There's no way. It's so rigged. There's no way
Yeah,
for
I'm
you to
not gonna
go.
cap, bro. If Sandor Martin ain't making at least 6 figures per fight, you gotta hang him up, bro. Because they is hoeing the fuck out of
He's not on the
him.
side. He was just on the zone. Now he's on PBC. That's why he's getting robbed. He's not
You
on the
should
side.
be a 2 belt holder in this weight class right now.
But he didn't pick a side. He fought on his own. He fought on top rank. He's fighting on
He
PBC.
beat Joe.
He
And
the,
then Johan Gonzalez retired that boy Jarrett Hurd. I hope y'all tuned in to see the last
Oh man,
2 minutes of the Swift
the
Hurd.
original ticket buster, man, busted my original ticket. Fuck
I don't know
boy.
why you bet on him, bro. I told you I was like very sleep.
I was
Bet
just trying to make it
Jarrett Hurd?
juicy, bro. I thought.
it's
I mean,
nostalgia. It's nostalgia. It was nostalgia, wasn't it?
yeah, I don't know, man. I thought he could be like get a go to the distance type shit, get a little
Hell
decision
no.
dub.
The
He
guy
looked fucking horrible.
the guy was 35 had 35 wins, 34 knockouts. I told y'all they set him up. They didn't, man.
It's still. And then I
Split
eventually
decision
changed it
though
to.
was wild, bro. When they said split decision, I fucking
Bro, I forgot about that, bro, because I thought I had a chance for a second. The judge said split decision, and the fucking judge had Jarrett Hurd winning. That is fucking crazy,
I was
bro.
in the other room. I wasn't even in the same room anymore.
Oh
Like I
my
said, like I said,
god.
but
Like, what?
When I heard that for a quick
but
second, I like gasped like a little girl, bro.
but think about this. Where is Jared Hurt from? You know what I'm saying? He's on our side. We have to. He's on our side.
BBC was strong.
He's on our
That
side.
was the craziest thing I've ever
I'm sorry.
heard, bro.
You know it. Why you think Boyle got
He
that
was
win? Why
so
you
he
think
did like
he's on our
man.
side? I'm sorry. We have to favor our people. It is what it is, man. It
That's
is what
funny
it
you brought
is.
that up, bro. I low key forgot about that
But it
shit.
wasn't
I
even
mean,
like
that's what
remotely like
I
wasn't
don't,
even like
he
I
didn't
can
win a
understand
round.
if like they both threw similar amounts and
Like
shit.
I probably would have gave her like rounds, and that's like being generous,
I didn't
bro.
give him I didn't give him a single round. I
I
didn't give
was
him a
I
single
think
round.
was it Larry Hazard or Chris Mannix? Whoever was doing the scorecards between sleep all the way through is like, all right, we're going back in with our
And then he was
ringside
gas,
analyst to see
bro.
his
He was
card.
so gassed, bro. Hurd was so gassed. He looked so bad.
I was actually surprised he didn't get stopped. I thought he was
Me
gonna get
too. Me too, bro. He
literally
looked
in
like he
round
was
five, bro.
fucking.
Round five, I thought he was cooked.
The ref
It
was
was
ready. He was like about to jump,
oh
and then
yeah.
Hurd would just like sloppy, like get out of the ropes and just like
No,
I don't know, bro. That shit was
I
bad.
know that boy Marcus. Marcus was ass was tight watching that shit fucking make it through his
Bro, I
round.
made a second bet like instantly, bro. Like that shit was bad, bro. That was bad. Shout out Hurd, Swift Hurd though. Laura's fight was legendary.
Oh man, what up? 2019 was
So I'm
amazing.
looking at him because I wasn't around for the Jarrett Hurd days, and I'm like, how the fuck did he become a unified
Bro,
champion?
go back and watch the Laura fight. That was a great fight.
He would have beat the Charlos at the time too.
Yeah, bro, I had him beating the
He was
Charlotte
like
back in the
that, bro.
day.
I'm watching him like
He would
big.
have beat. He was like
Go
that.
back and watch that
He would have
154
beat.
run.
Bro. Do you remember that time where he legit pushed the Charlos in front of them? He was the one man by himself and he pushed them and they didn't do nothing about it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all know you know what I'm talking about, right,
Nah,
Marcus?
I don't
They
remember.
was at I think this was in 2019. They was at the Canelo fight. Whoever Canelo fought in November
Oh, actually, I
2019.
think I do might remember that.
Whoever Canelo fought in November 2019. I remember the exact date.
Like Plant.
No. That was
Nah, I
November
think that might have been the
2021.
Daniel Jacobs. That might have been the Daniel Jacobs
It
fight.
probably was. Nah, Plant was November 2021. This is November 2019.
Yeah, that might have been
I
the Daniel
remember
Jacobs
Jared
for
Hurd
real.
walked up on both of them and like slapped them or something, or like push one of the Charlos, and they were both next to each other, and they didn't really do nothing about it.
Man,
They're
Jarrett Hurd
crazy.
Jared Hurd was that guy back then. Trust me,
Yeah,
man.
he was a dude. He's washed now. Shout out him though.
It's just like he took that one loss and like he never recovered.
Yeah, literally.
He's in the Gamboa trenches.
Literally. And
He got, yeah, no, but I think he's done. He did say it's a legit quote before the fight started was like, if I lose to Johan Gonzalez, I'm giving it up. Like,
He did retire in the ring.
I mean, good for him. He doesn't need to take more damage. And the guy 35 wins, 34 knockouts. I don't care if he fought bums. That's still 34 knockouts.
Then we
Got
had
a good little bag for it.
then we had the Gary Antoine Russell unanimous decision win over Jose Valenzuela, and boy, did he come to fucking throw them thing.
Paul, I got to give
Boy,
you credit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been big on Gary Antoine Russell, but I got off the train the last fight. I don't think you got off the train. I think you were still backing him.
No,
that boy had
I picked
him
Oh, you picked
losing.
Rayo.
I
You
picked
picked Rayo. Oh,
Valenzuela.
okay.
Only Marcus picked Gary, but Gary was my guy. But yeah, no, that lost that.
But you was gassing Gary before he lost though. Like,
Gary was my guy. He my guy again. Fucking world champ, best one.
You had yeah. I know you had Gary beating Tank, but here's the thing. Well, you probably haven't beat him now, but still though, my thing is this though, dude.
got no
Man,
fucking gloves.
dude, man, Gary Russell.
He
I
threw
wrote him off.
951 of these.
That is insane, bro. 900, bro,
I,
is
I
nonstop
it
pushing that
legit. I
shit.
forgot why we used to be so high on him. That's literally why. That's how he used to fight. You know what I'm saying? He just comes and fights. He doesn't box. He
And his
just comes and
brother was
fights.
working the corner to it. Like, bro, he was
His
just it was
brother
perfect, bro.
killing the corner game.
His brother,
The Gary
I loved it.
Yeah,
the
Gary.
Gary snap.
DC really represented themselves this
The
card.
Garys went crazy.
I would say if you and your brothers all have the same name, you have no other choice other than be fucking great. Like
The only difference is the middle name. This shit's hilarious.
and they all
That
start with
shit,
A, bro. Alan, Antonio, Antoine.
that shit is funny as fuck. I used to kind of twirl me like, damn, this is the same dude or am I tweaking? Until I really learned about them boys. But also, shout out him because I'm pretty sure they lost their pops not that long ago too. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was,
bro.
I think
Gary
that's what
Senior.
why he
Gary
lost.
Senior.
Not why he lost it. Like
Legend.
up into the fight.
yeah, I
That dude
believe
used to
it.
be funny. You don't remember seeing him in the fight hype
Hell,
interviews
hell
back then?
yeah, I do
I was
remember
gonna
him.
say, dude, he used to be hilarious, man. RP to him. That was
And
sad.
he used to be the one in the corner. So now it's
Shoot,
Gary.
Gary Allen Jr.
That boy, that's the shit. They're a dope family, good boxing.
Shout out to them.
Damn.
I benefited.
Real
You know what I'm
boxing
saying?
clan. Like a real deal. I remember when I was like first getting into boxing, I found out at first it was like a joke because they all got the same name, but then I realized that I'm like, oh no, this is like true, like morally like boxers. Like we are
They got some shit
boxers.
going on over there.
Nah, but fucking shout out him. I mean, he finally getting to touch the gold. For 140 champ. Jose Valenzuela was skill wise, one of the best skill fighters at 140. So for him to just go in there and absolutely this one side beatdown, it's honestly, I'm back in the boat I was before he lost to Puello. Like, I don't think anyone beats him at 140. I think he could be there. Teofimo might be the one challenge, but outside of that,
No,
Not if he, bro.
no.
Yes, if
He
he's doing
would
that
kill
pressure shit,
Tio. You saw what
he's
he
doing
did to
that.
Rayo. He would
but he
kill
lost to
Tio.
Puello,
Oh
so he
my
can have bad nights. I will say
He
he
got
lost.
robbed against Puello. That was a
god,
robbery. Let's be real. That was a
bro.
robbery.
Tio thrives with pressure. He doesn't do good when you're boxing. So if that dude is throwing 900, Tio's gonna be able to work off his countering. Come on, man. I mean, it would be a great fight, but we ain't throwing Tio under the bus like he's gonna lose.
Man, Tio would get. Oh, I want that fight to happen next so bad. Tio would get. Oh my
140 is
goodness.
the deepest division. Like I dropped the names in the group chat. So like the Devin Haney might be at 147 now, but like
Yeah,
Arnold, the Teofimo,
that's
Jay
what I'm
Ramirez,
saying.
Ryan
I mean,
Garcia.
135 is deep. Tank thinks it's not.
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
I don't know. For some reason, to me, 135 is just a placeholder for these guys that are gonna go to 140 within a year.
Nah, for sure. I mean, only I don't know about
Just Tank is gonna stay at
Keyshawn for sure will move up. I don't know what Shakur
Shakur.
like.
I think
No.
Shakur will be up relatively soon. If he don't get a Tank fight, I don't think he's staying because he's
Nah,
not.
Yeah,
he'll stay at 135 for a while. He said that, and also Keyshawn is going to 140 soon. So
Keyshawn's gonna have to. He looks too big.
Oh man, I mean, it was a good as. Yeah, heard. Oh, we're some Super Real Matias. I don't know. Did y'all peep him getting the knockout?
I didn't watch it. I knew it cashed on my
I saw
fucking
you threw that bitch on your parlay.
yeah. So like I didn't get to watch it though. I mean, it was in Puerto Rico, so I knew that shit was probably lit as fuck.
And he was fighting another good 140 pounder, Gabriel Valenzuela too, or something.
A Mexican.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, 140 showcase was going on this Saturday.
So, I mean, at least he's back in the mix and didn't go under from that 1-0. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's shout out Matias.
I mean, good as weekend of boxing. Do y'all got any final things y'all want to say before we head out? I know this.
The face of boxing did this thing.
I got Keyshawn beating Tank. I got Shakur beating Tank. I got Tio beating Tank. They probably would never fight though. And then he probably most likely would beat Loma just because Loma's kind of aged out. But Loma's gonna give him that work, so it could still be in the air. But yeah, man, give that fight to Roach. Flip that shit, New York. Make boxing great again. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Make it right.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They both had shitty performances because when Shakur fought, I was leaving. I remember leaving the Bivol Beterbiev card after Shakur fought, thinking, bro, Tank's gonna knock Shakur out if they fight. And then after watching Shakur this Saturday, I'm walking that bro. Shakur and Amon's decision, easy money. Like, what the fuck are we talking
Also,
about?
compare
Both
what
of them pretty shitty performances in my eyes because I had both
nah.
of them
I
losing
mean,
fights.
he still dropped him 3 times as well.
It's Josh Padley, man. That's the equivalent of the Joe Smith.
But that's what he was supposed. That's what y'all wanted him to do.
He was losing rounds to him in early on.
He did not. He did not. It
I
was
don't
a
know.
sweep.
Just relax.
But
Yes,
also, look what Shakur was doing in that fight. He was throwing mean ass short punches. That's what was giving Tank hell.
hit him with a mean left hand, but my hand.
The guy literally
Well,
had to
I mean,
call.
I
The
get
guy
it
had
though.
to
Like,
call the guy
I
had to
think
tell
round
his
9
people
was
to
kind of
take.
crazy.
The guy had to call somebody to take his hours from him to fight Shakur. What are you talking about here?
I remember on the street, he had to use all his PTO, bro. That was fucked up.
The PTO and won over $100,000.
But I mean, I'm just saying that because when I left Shakur's performance, I was like, oh, he's still very beatable. And then when leaving Tank's performance, I'm like, oh, he's very beatable. So like both guys who I had like up here going into it, I walked out a little bit lower. So I'm just like, damn, y'all need to step this shit up. But Lamont Roach, he wanted to win.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he had a great performance, man. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, this following week, we have nothing to break down this week. I doubt we'll talk to Nick Ball fight next week. We probably won't be back until the
Boy, I
boots.
hate Nick Ball.
I love Nick Ball, but that little 5'4" motherfucker.
Nah, he got my dog
Oh,
fucked up. Didn't he take the belt from Raymond?
Yeah. And
yeah,
he had
fuck
he
Nick
was
Ball.
part of the
Raymond Ford's a bitch.
wasn't at the 5v5
Nah.
I remember watching him on the 5v5 card in when Eddie Hearn versus
Yeah.
that's when I was like, oh, Nick Ball's a demon. But yeah, let me see. We probably won't be back. Oh, probably till April 26th. Chris Eubank versus Connor Ben.
There's nothing in March.
Nick Ball.
That's it. That's the only fight in March.
Yeah, because we got the Alex Piera fight is this weekend, so boxing's taking the weekend off, and then Nick Ball's next week, and then the following week is Leon Edwards versus Jack Della Mandala. So I'm pretty sure boxing ain't putting in nothing crazy there. And then in April, early April, is Dylan White, Joe Joyce. If you want to get down with them,
Then that get canceled.
that might be. This happening.
Yeah,
But the Chris Eubank versus Connor Ben is in April, which is the big.
That's
fight.
gonna be a fun watch. Like it doesn't hold too much weight, but it's gonna be a fun, entertaining. Like they're gonna be talking
covered it
shit.
before.
Yeah, we did.
And then that boy popped with the juice.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And then Cinco de Mayo weekend, and yeah, honestly, that's really about it. Boots is coming up later and then May, we got fucking Ryan Garcia, Tiafimo.
The other face of boxing.
It's gonna be a good one. But as always, appreciate y'all for staying tuned live. We recapping this weekend. We'll be back in a few weeks for some boxing. Stay tuned for the UFC. As always,